Now, in this video that I'm going to react to, he admits that in order for him to be around females, that he has to have access to them sexually.
I
Is
was
that
minding my
right?
business, having my online Bible study, when I got an interesting message. It was an email message. It was a YouTube video with this content creator that I've talked about before. Her name is LaKeisha Keisha, and she's been doing some very interesting work on our boy Anti Daniels.
Is that right?
And she had this video called Anton Daniels Admits He Sleeps with All Female Workers. And in this video, she's actually reacting to a old live stream on one of Anton Daniels. I think it's like one of these channels that he has debates on or something like that. And there is an interesting conversation from a group of men and a group of women. And I believe, to be honest, at first, these people are speaking hypothetically about dating. And Anton says something very interesting at first.
With Mika right there.
You just switched that all up.
Which is
The box.
all inclusive, which also includes the possibility of box.
Now, Carrie, listen, I think that is fair. And Carrie,
All inclusive.
it should come with this one
Now,
caveat.
that don't mean that I'm gonna take it, and it doesn't mean that I'm interested.
Let
in
me.
it. But I do think that I should have complete control over whoever it is that's around me at the time.
Woo!
What? Complete control, and it comes with box. And he talking about female co-workers or type shit.
Anton says here, listen, if I'm going to be spending time with a woman, I need to have all the access to those cheeks. And it should be an option even if he does not want to take that opportunity. Okay? And so the sister asked him, well, then how does he know that he can get it?
And that is key right there. Without him wanting it. You know what I'm saying? That means that he's having shorties around him. That they're not on no relationship type of timing or whatever. It's work related or whatever. And the only way he can have a female around him is if, even if he doesn't want it, she wants it.
And so the sister asked him, well, then how does he know that he can get it? And he says,
How would you know if the box is an option?
It should be expected.
all right. So
It should
I
be
understand that
expected,
Anton
huh?
Daniels is a married man of over 20 years.
His wife does not watch a lick of his shit, bro. This nigga is doing this shit to where she doesn't even know. You know what I'm saying? She probably doesn't even have no interest in watching nothing. You know, she doesn't really support it like that. You know?
Again,
Which makes sense, you know. I mean, my mama watch everything I do. That's my mama though. But your family, your people, they're really not gonna be as tuned in. You know, like your audience is gonna be, like, you know.
understand that Anton Daniels is a married man of over 20 years.
This nigga can't be doing this in the same house.
And again, when you have these sorts of debates, discussions, guys, these are hypothetical situations. This is not a person talking about what they would do tomorrow or what they would do the next day. These are hypothetical questions and answers and ideas. But this part here is a little troubling.
Because that's like you putting me in gay best friend territory. That's gay best friend territory. That's permanent friend zone. That means I have no possibility of getting out, even if it's the fucking
Is that
impossible.
why you her friend?
I'm not doing it. Hell
Here's
no.
a chance.
It sounds like you playing the long game for the huh?
Eh,
No, I'm not. Bro, listen. All right, so let's be clear, bro. There's no shortage of out here.
Right, facts.
So he used the term gay best friend. Like, if a woman is not sexually available to him, he feels like he is being put into the gay best friend territory or a permanent friend zone. in which he refuses to participate. He also says that there is no shortage of out there. Now, let me just say this. Of course,
Freaky old
we
man.
all know that there is no shortage of that out there. Like, it's honest. We all know that. But this doesn't sound like something that a married man of 20 years would say. Not at least publicly. That seems to be a little out of the ordinary. The only way a person would know that there's no shortage of you know what out there is if they're actively participating in such a behavior. But again, this is a hypothetical conversation, right?
He's right, you know.
Wrong.
Let's continue.
So then
Freaky
you're
old
looking funny
man.
when you say, "No, I don't want nothing from you, but I expect 100% submission in the same way that you expect to be taken care of, provided for, protected for, and all of that you under my covering."
Then he says
Under his cut. What is he?
something about submission. Now, if a woman wants X, Y, and Z from him,
This nigga's toxic, man.
expects 100% submission from women that are under his covering because
If he's actually married and just like this nigga reminds me of Myron Gaines right now, man. and what was the shorty name? He was allegedly his girlfriend that they never had sexual relations. This is kind of what that is. What this reminds me of. Myron over here talking about, oh, she packs my condoms and I get to fuck girls. And it's my way or no way, basically. That's what this reminds me of. That woman gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? That woman gonna leave, bro.
they would expect this protection
She taking a daughter with her.
vision from him. Now,
And
again,
putting you on child support. Well, I think the child almost 18 at this point, but
Lakeisha was pointing out in her video, and I would suggest you watch it,
don't be surprised when she divorce you, nigga, and take half your real estate portfolio, nigga.
that pretty much these are things that a married man wouldn't say. It's disrespectful to his wife and so on and so forth. But I believe that, giving Anton Daniels the benefit of the doubt, that he's having a hypothetical conversation with people, we can say that he is being entertaining. We can say that. We can say that a lot of us are entertaining when we're online and, we turn the camera off, turn the phone off. I mean, for me, I'm always reading the Bible, so I don't know what they're talking about.
Stop the cab.
But it's just entertainment. It's just live streams. It's just conversations. Who knows if any of this stuff is real? Until
Let's see it.
Five hoes over there. Why I care about what a is saying? I always got a bad chick with me. 100% of the time, I don't go out of town unless I got a bad chick with me.
Is that right?
But he don't know that. He don't know that I do what the I want to do when I want to do it. And so
This should be sounding good, nigga. Don't be reality, though. Just because you got money, just because you got a little fame, little fortune, nigga, don't mean you just got it like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't reality, nigga. Still be hard for niggas who got they shit going, nigga. Yeah, nigga that pop it the most. Y'all can hear that? Maybe not. Got my mic sensitivity down and shit. But anyways, they be the biggest capitalists, man.
thought he had one up.
so here we have Anton Daniels admitting that, listen, he does whatever he wants to do, and he does it however he feels like
And
doing.
Mika sitting right there.
And this is in response to Corey Holcomb, who, was talking to Anton, telling him to get his girl out of there, and so on and so forth. And if we see Mika in the top left corner, and yeah, yes, that is her, we understand what Anton is doing. Anton Daniels is making the same mistake that many content creators who get large on the platform, is that they use their platforms to get women. And that's probably how he met her. It's probably how he meets all his chicks. This is no different
I don't like that. I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to do that. If I gotta use my platform to like try to slide on shorties, even if they trying to slide on me first, like I'm not really a fan of that, you know.
And Fresh and Fit, you know, you get these girls on the panels, you meet them behind the scenes, they come to meetups and stuff like that. And so what he's telling the ladies in so many words that are listening that want to be associated with him
This is what you
is that
gotta
these
do.
are the rules.
Right.
And Keisha knows what she's talking about. He's speaking hypothetically, so in a way you can't pinpoint that, you know what, this is what it is, this is how I do it. However, he did come out of anger in response to Corey Holcomb. He made a fatal mistake by saying what he was doing, and he's done this in the past. But this is what women are willing to deal with. So he's telling them, if you want to get with me, if you want to deal with
So y'all think Mika giving them cheeks up?
Anton Daniels, here are the rules. When I need you,
I don't know. Outside of Mika, I don't be believing niggas that talk too much talk, bro. I got 5 hoes, right? I got 5 hoes. I don't go out of town unless I got a hoe, nigga. I don't believe that.
I need you. There isn't going to be this and that. Professional relationships may or may not happen, and you need to go ahead on and be available to me, especially if I'm attractive to you. And let me let you guys in on the secret. You might think that YouTubers do not have access to women, but I'll tell you something about Black YouTube that you don't know.
What's that, huh?
In the Black YouTube live stream space, there are a lot of opportunities for clapping, especially if you do what Anton Daniels does. Now, Anton Daniels has these other little live streams. He has his main content and then these other sort of community panels that he joins. And he does it for many reasons because he can pipeline through other communities. Let me explain what that means. YouTube pipelines exist just like any other pipeline does in America. You know, the Chitlin Circuit pipeline, the Black Church pipeline, the high school football recruiting pipeline, and live streams and podcast streams work the same way. People come up, they talk, anybody can join. And men, they bring different women onto the streams. People have their own clusters of their own individual YouTube communities. Let's say, for example, a guy like No Captivity with Freeze or Freezy. I just found out about him not too long ago, maybe like 3 days ago. But a guy like No Captivity with Freezy has about 8,000 subscribers. But in his live stream community, there are women that listen to him. So when he comes to Anton Daniels, even though he may not get like as many views as Anton Daniels, he is bringing in a built-in community that did not know Anton Daniels or did not know about Anton Daniels or never worked with him. So he brings his people. Then other little streamers bring their people. So all of these women come from all of these different communities, and then they're getting on a large YouTube channel like Anton Daniels. And Anton Daniels is already solidified because a guy like him,
they're starstruck.
Already has 1 million followers. So once you kind of start pipelining through these online communities, you don't have to really go very many places to get women. You don't have to go on Instagram DMs. You can just do this in the community on YouTube, and women can fly out and see you. Nobody will ever know. You can have these relationships because some of these women are starstruck. You know, they say, hey, I watch you every day. I think you're funny. And
that's not every bitch on the internet, though. Every bitch in these YouTube streams, my name.
And these are some of the women that most guys would not be able to access. And so what happens is you can put this stuff out there and it seems cocky and it seems like, you know, hey, it's rude or whatever, but so many women are willing to get down with this. And it doesn't appear that YouTube guys in Black YouTube could be able.
Some of them are, bro. And that's the ones you gotta stay away from. Just like motherfucking Christina Payne and Corey Holcomb. That nigga flew her out, and she said he was trying to crack the buns, but she allegedly wouldn't do it because he was married. You know what I'm saying?
To get super attractive, fun.
And look at that situation. You gotta be careful with that shit, man. Because them the type bitches that will try to ruin your life, try to take your clout, switch up on you, get what they can get from you, and then move on. Like that boy playing a dangerous game.
Fine women, yes, I can tell you exactly what kind of women they can get. Women who want to be creators themselves.
Woo!
There are so many fine ladies who want to be live streamers, who want to have a podcast. And so that even makes it easier if you're a female and you're a YouTuber, you're looking to get
This niggas talk about fine women. Let me not.
want a bigger channel, you want to be seen. Because getting on a channel like Anton Daniels can catapult you. People put you on their streams, people know about you. And when you advertise it out there like that, it doesn't really matter that he's married, because so many women will be okay with that. And most women will never really come out and tell or talk about it. It's a lot of booty clapping that goes on behind the scenes. But ultimately, if you're a
How you know that, O'Shea Duke? You be clapping these buns.
married man, and this is what you're putting out, and you're using your platforms to get women to meet up with women. In my honest opinion, it's kind of weak. You know what I mean? I get that guys do it, and I get
That's the easy route, bro. You getting
that it works, but a lot of guys fall into
the wrong one.
this, especially the live streamers, you know, Tommy Sotomayor's and guys like that. And this is how dudes start getting hit with all kind of problems, you know, getting chicks pregnant, you know, all sorts of situations that get out of hand. And then if you're a guy that comes out and says, I'm married, I love my wife, I love Jesus Christ, and then you're speaking about things hypothetically, but really we find out that that's what you mean, you're letting everybody know that women that work with you got to give up the cheeks. And what happens is it makes you look predatory, right? It makes you look.
And I'm gonna tell you right there, bro. Even if a woman, some women, even if they will go like that, you coming out and speaking like that will turn some of them women away. Especially any of the good ones, bro.
Scandalous. And even if that may or may never come out, the fact that you flaunt it and you talk about it so openly, you know, if some woman just comes out and says, you know, Anton did X, Y, and Z, then it would be a bad move for the guy, because again, look at all the stuff he said. All it takes is for one woman to come out and say, look, I was messing with Anton. He's really like that. Here are the text messages. Here are the threats, whatever she may say. I'm not saying that's the truth, but whatever she may say. And then you got all of this particular footage out there with you making these claims and making these statements. And so then what do you think is going to happen? You just lost all the bag. And I know it's Black YouTube and people may or may not really take that seriously to be trending for a long time, but simply it's just not worth it. If you're a bag chaser, like you said, the number one thing that you should never do is sleep with ladies from your live stream. Like literally. It might be different if you're like the producer of a channel and you're not on that channel. I would still think that's risky, but you are the face of the channel. You are having these conversations with the women on the live stream, and you have no cognitive ability to sit back and think like, oh, wow, people can see the sexual energy and the tension between me and Mika. And that wasn't on this stream, but it was on others. And nobody knows that I'm having a debate with her, and these flirtatious behaviors is like evident. Like everybody knows this is my side chick and I'm married and this is completely okay. And now I'm taking pictures with her and all this other stuff.
Well, it's very clear most of the time.
It doesn't make very much sense, and it doesn't look good at all. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap that all shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did. when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name.